Hi there, folks. I'm Gene of RP Gene, and welcome back to MS Saga: A New Dawn. Last time, we got the Dober gun, one of the most powerful guns in the game. And this time, we're gonna start going through Moonbase. I think it's beta, but Moonbase B. So, here's the thing. This Moonbase is probably the best place to level grind in the game, if you're actually interested in that. Because we're going to be fighting Dark Leos and Dark Serpents. Dark Serpents are, well, stronger serpent enemies. You guys remember the serpents, right? Anyway, we're going to have Tremi defend. Lapis is going to use Shoot All, and yeah, Fritz is going to use Shot Burst. Now, here's the thing. The dark enemies in this place are actually fairly tough. Like, I don't think Shoot All and Shot Burst is actually going to be enough to kill them. Maybe the Leos, maybe. That's a big maybe. The Serpents, definitely not. Not without a crit like that. And yeah, don't underestimate them. They do hit pretty hard, all things considered. But, as you can see, you get a ton of EXP for them. Or from them, from the enemies here. And eventually, it's going to get to where we're going to be kicking out double shot burst and possibly a sonic storm, and that'll definitely kill them. From that fight, Aeon learned the boost attack System Crack. This is exclusive to Aeon. This is the enhanced version of System Hack, and it's really important. It's one of her absolute best boost attacks. Because I'm not sure if I've mentioned this, the way debuffs and buffs actually work in MS Saga is you can't just debuff the same enemy twice and have the same effect as greatly debuffing them. You have to have something that will specifically greatly debuff them. And if you don't, well, then you're only debuffing them once, which is still great. But it's nothing compared to greatly debuffing them. Now, I'm going to warn you guys, there's not much variety as far as enemies go in this place. We're going to go ahead and Shot Burst. Well, we're going to have Lapis and Tremi defend. We're going to do a Sonic Blaster and double Shot Burst. Hopefully that'll be enough to take care of the Serpents. The Dark Serpents are, well, as you'd expect, just stronger Serpent enemies. Alright, and now Lapis is going to go ahead and use Shot Burst as well with the BSBR, and we're going to use Sonic Blaster. And Fritz is just going to shoot at the one on the left. And hopefully this is enough to kill them. The Shot Burst and Sonic Blaster. Or double Shot Burst, Sonic Blaster combo. It's hard to say for sure, because, yeah, they are pretty tough. Yeah, see, like, even all that, and we still didn't down the Serpents. They have just a little too much health for us to do that, too. Yeah, I mean, it's to be expected. They're tough. Of course, though, the Dober gun gets the job done. But yeah, you get so much EXP here. It's great. Lapis learns Offense Jammer. Would have been useful, because I could have really used that earlier. But, well, it's probably not going to get used all that much now. So, talking a little bit more about System Crack. It does take 8 energy to use, as opposed to the 6 that System Hack does. So, it's still a viable option to use System Hack turn 1. And you can use System Crack on top of System Hack to get, and it'll override. System Crack will override System Hack, so you can System Hack a boss and then, like, to get the debuff effect, and then a turn or two later System Crack it, and you'll get the double debuff on it. It's such an important boost attack for Aeon. Aeon gets so many good support boost attacks. That's why I don't really care that she doesn't have Gatling Fire at the moment. Although she's going to be getting something to kind of replace Gatling Fire. Not really replace, but something else that she can use in addition. Well, I say in addition, but you're probably going to use Gatling Fire rather than that, unless you have her in the Wing Gundam. Or the Wing Zero, rather. I'm rambling, but that's because this is going to be the case for this moon base. There's not a lot for me to say, because these are the only two enemies in here, save for, I think, a boss that comes up at the very end of this base. It's just a bunch of Dark Leos and Dark Serpents. $20,000 EXP, and also the Leos have a chance of dropping Repair Kit SPs, which is really, really good, because that's a full repair right there in an item. Alright, but speaking of repair, I may not have enough Repair Kit DXs for this place. Well, we'll do what we can. Alright, we're going to do this a little differently. Oh, damn pilot damage. That might have shot my whole plan in the foot. Oh, wait. Lapis is just a little too low to be able to Gatling Fire on turn 2 unless I charge. Okay, that's fine. She's going to go ahead and use a healing medicine on Fritz. Let's have Tremi Gatling Fire one of them, and then I want Fritz to also Gatling Fire another one of them. I want to see if a Gatling Fire can kill them, because if so, it might be more effective when there's nothing but serpents to Gatling Fire. And so far, that's kind of looking like that's the case. Ooh, maybe not for Lapis, though. But that's okay. That's why the other two are there. And that is something I can say. The Zaku 3, I love it. But it is getting outdated in terms of stats. And these are some of the, I wouldn't say tougher, but more durable random enemies that you're going to encounter in the game. Not counting the post-game. Fuck the post-game. Maybe I can go ahead and talk about that since we have a lot to talk about in here. In fact, we're going to help now. Because I'm going to need money. Okay, so the post-game. After you beat MS Saga, you can load up your save. Like, you'll have a clear data save file, and you can load it up, and, well, you'll get access to You'll get access to an extra dungeon. That dungeon is full of really, really hard fights, and that's it. They're just hard fights. There's no story tied to it. There are rewards that you can get out of there. And if you're going to fill in the enemy data log, you do have to go in there. You do have to do it. But for the sake of this playthrough, because I have so many projects, and I'm playing catch-up as it is right now, once I get to the end of the game, we're going to wait a little bit before we actually do the post-game stuff. It won't be terribly long, but it will be a little bit. And there's a very good chance it's going to be post-commentary, because a live commentary formula for it's going to drag so bad. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about that. We will see when the time comes. But, yeah. May as well bring it up now, because it's just a lot of repeat fights in this place. And, well, we're getting close. We're actually very close to being done with the game, believe it or not. And so far, all of the recordings this time around have been fine. Thank goodness. I cannot wait to actually be done with this game. Even though I love it. I love it to death. I've been stuck on this and Persona 5R, but that's because that game's huge. That game's huge, and this one's just been giving me so many problems. But regardless, I'm looking forward to being done with it. Because I have a lot of other plans. I have a lot of games I want to do. For instance, I want to get started on the Final Fantasy series. Like, way back when the channel started, my very first playthrough was going to be Final Fantasy 1, which unfortunately kind of fell through, I'm afraid. Yeah, let's have Lapis charge. Tremi's gonna defend, and Fritz is gonna kick out a shot burst. But yeah, was gonna be Final Fantasy 1. Was gonna be my very first playthrough. This was back when I had my old computer, which I still have, and it's like 23 years old. But I have a new fancy laptop that works great for this hobby, and I love it. And yeah, I've also gotten the capability of recording PSP, DS. I can record most things now at this point, and that makes me happy because I love this hobby. I love this hobby. I love it a lot. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm wanting to get started on the Final Fantasy series. I also want to do the Golden Sun games. There's a lot of games I want to do, but I gotta get through what we already have first. So, you know, that's just how it is. But like I said, I don't want to make it sound like I'm not having fun playing, because, oh no, I am. I love this game. It's just, it's been going on so long, you know? It also doesn't help that real life things kind of interfere with the hobby a little bit. But that's why it's a hobby and not like my career, because goodness. Anyway, let's go ahead and shoot all. Tremi's gonna defend, and we're gonna shot burst. So, if you didn't notice, this room you can completely skip. You do not have to come in here. There is nothing in here but enemy battles. Enemy battles that contain all the same enemies that you fight as random encounters in this place. And so, yeah, it's a waste of time coming in here. The way this moon base works is we're looking for 4 switches to unlock the door to get to the good stuff. And, well, the moon base, not counting the entrance hallway, and not counting the locked door hallway, has 6 doors, or 6 rooms, rather. And 2 of them do not have switches. It's funny, because even though this moon base is phenomenal for leveling up, because of just how much EXP you get here. This is the moon base that I've been dreading the most. Because the moon bases, they have a very bland structure to begin with. Although, aesthetically and musically, I love it. I love the music in this place. But, I mean, if we're talking about the actual dungeon, we're just going in a circle. You know, they're not really all that interesting. And the fights are the exact same things over and over and over again, and there's just so many of them. Let's go ahead and use some more repair kits. I was just going to go straight to the Moon G system after this. Although that'll be next part, because I'm doing the whole moon base. This whole moon base in this part. I'm not going to split it up. There's so little to talk about already. But in here is a regeneration kit SP, a repair unit SP, and a restorative drink SP. Very nice. I always welcome goodies. That sounds a little weird out of context. I don't know. I'm halfway thinking of maybe doing a platformer just as a very casual playthrough once we finish MS Saga, just to kind of chill out, because I do love my platformers. I guess I can talk about the Final Fantasy IX playthrough. I do have actually more than half of that game recorded with Lacey. Both me and Lacey. There is nothing in this room. With both me and Lacey. But then there's the second half, which we never were able to finish recording because, well, Lacey became a mama. Yeah. She's got a beautiful baby girl. But what that means is that she's a parent, and she doesn't have time for this hobby anymore, which, hey, I don't blame her. I don't blame her. And so, that's put me in a bit of an awkward spot, because I've been trying to think about how I want to go about it, because if I just do post-commentary... Ooh, 2 ECAP S's, very nice. If I just do post-commentary, that's going to suck a lot of the fun out of Final Fantasy IX if Lacey's not there. And so I'm halfway thinking that I'm going to re-record from the point where me and Lacey left off, and it's going to be live. Because it'll just be me, most likely. Most likely. You never know. Maybe she'll find some time. We'll be able to finish it, but I wouldn't get my hopes up. As it stands, I'm not that worried about it. I have a lot of other things I want to get done. But I believe this is the room with the last switch in it. Which means I have rambled my way through this whole dungeon. Thank goodness. Okay. Well, we know what to do in this case, because there's only 3 of them. So, we defend, and charge. It'll be a little overkill for the Leos, but only a little bit. Oh, it didn't kill the serpent. Damn it. My plan has just backfired. Well, not really backfired. It failed. Like, it's funny because I hear that all the time. Oh, no, the plan backfired. Well, no, it's more like it failed. Backfired would mean that the Gatling fire turned around and shot me in the face instead. Which, if that happened, I would laugh. I'd be pissed, but I'd laugh. Ooh, but Li Fang gets her second best boost attack, Deadly Assault. It's a 9 energy punching boost attack, but it is leagues more powerful than Ankoku Ken. And it's pretty phenomenal. I'm happy. That just made this whole trip worth it. Well, and it has been worth it. We've gotten a lot of EXP from this place, so I can't complain. At least as far as EXP goes. I can complain about the fact that I have nothing to talk about for these enemies. Alright. Charge, defend, shot burst. I've been getting this particular layout a lot from random encounters, though I forget if we've seen any in the diamonds. Because, I'm going to be honest with you, it's all kind of blurred together at this point. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and Gatling... Well, no, we don't need a Gatling fire. Let's do a shot burst with the VSBR and a Sonic Blaster. I don't know if that's going to kill the Serpent, but we're going to try. Well, I should have just Gatling fired. I've been wondering why I haven't been getting very many crits with Sonic Blaster in this place, because Sonic Blaster has a high critical hit rate. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that, and we've seen it plenty. Sonic Blaster gets critical hits a lot. Alright, Lapis learned the technique. Mind Shield. We've seen this with Li Fong, and I thought it was Li Fong exclusive. Evidently not. It's a phenomenal technique. Really good. Alright, and that just leaves this switch, which unlocks the door to the boss. We can go to the save point. Oh, thank goodness. Like I said, I somehow managed to bullshit my way through this place. Let's actually turn invisible on. Granted, I don't know if that's actually going to do anything. But hey, it can't hurt, right? Well, actually, it'll burn away some of Tristan's TP, and he is our full repair character. Alright, but we head around. Yeah, I didn't think it would. Yeah, I thought these enemies would be considered too high for invisible to work. I'm gonna need to get more repair kits. But we've gotten a lot of money, so that's good, because we need money for supplies, and we're gonna need money for more mobile suits. Because no, we're not done making mobile suits, believe it or not. Even though we're almost done with the game, there's not a lot left. We're not done making mobile suits. But anyway, we unlocked the door. We're gonna get into a random encounter before I get through here, I know it. Yeah, there it is. I am so ecstatic, though, because this means I'm about to have something new to talk about. Oh, and I forgot Invisible was on. A lot of good it did. But we have a mini-boss. Well, I say mini-boss. Two Dark Serpents and a Dark Tallgeese. Okay, so first things first, we're going to system hack the Tallgeese. And we're going to defend with Fritz and Tremmy. But yeah, it makes sense that a Tallgeese would be here. After all, it's been nothing but Gundam Wing enemies. So, in case you're worried, no, this Tallgeese is not as strong as the one that we fought in that we fought on Earth. This one's definitely easier. It's still not really what I'd call a pushover, though, so... Anyway, we're going to use Power All, and we're going to go ahead and Gatling Fire. Probably the Serpent doing ranged attacks. You want to kill the Serpents first. Kill the cannon fodder first. Alright, but so far so good. I don't think we can system... Oh, no, I'm sorry. System Crack's a 9 energy boost attack. I thought it was only 8. My mistake. Alright, but we're going to go ahead and use full repair on Tremmy with Fritz as Aeon defends, so she can system crack that Tallgeese. Granted, he is system hacked, so he is still debuffed. But system crack is going to guarantee that he becomes pathetic. Then again, he's not all that hard. Alright, we're going to go ahead and use System Crack. I want Tremmy to use Power All right now, and let's have Li Fong hop out to take the Power All. And she's going to actually defend. I just realized I could have gotten the same thing out of Power Up. Whatever. But there we go. Now it is super debuffed, which means this guy's kind of fucked. System Crack is so good. I love it. Let's go ahead and have Tremmy use Let's have Trummy defend, actually. That way she can use Gatling Fire next turn. And let's use Deadly Assault! Huh. That did not do nearly as much damage as it should have. Huh. Weird. Well, regardless, it's still a very good boost attack. It's just, did not do the kind of damage it should have. Let's get Tristan out here, and he's going to use full repair. Well, actually, no one's really hurt bad enough for that, are they? He's going to use Giga Crush. Granted, this is probably going to be a big boost attack, a BBA. But I don't care. I saved it. Oh, Giga Flame. Well, it was enough to down Aeon. Which, with that kind of damage, I wonder if he's immune to debuffing. I actually think I want to check that. I think I want to check that because... No, it's double down. He is weakened. Huh. Very strange. Oh well, I mean it doesn't matter. We're gonna go ahead and have probably Lapis and Fritz hop out now, and we're gonna do a string of defend. Because 9 energy scares me a little bit. Just a little. Oh, well, I mean, that's a good boost attack, but hardly one that I should be scared of, per se. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use... Or not Funnel. Wow, what am I doing? We're going to use Gatling Fire. Tremy is going to use Power Up on... Where is it? On Lapis. And Fritz is going to use... Gosh, it looks like full repair on himself, and that's it. Huh. I don't know. I'm very thrown off because that did a lot of damage to it. I don't know. It's very weird. But from that fight, we get a lot of EXP and the Power Absorber, which I think we actually already have one. The Power Absorber makes you completely immune to Hurt and Hurt Plus, which is nice because those are actually very crippling status conditions. I did use Power Up on the Ultron Gundam, right? Oh, well. I need to stop dwelling on it. It doesn't matter. We won. That's all that matters. In this room is where all the treasure is. We get an armor upgrade kit. We'll be needing that. 2 high armor kits, which are nice. A regeneration kit SP, which is nice. Inside of this chest is the Beam Trident. That is the strongest lance in the game. An energy charger. Very nice. And mobile suit parts, Zaku Shield 3 left. Okay, so if you can't tell, the big treasure of this place may not even really be worth it to you. But it is the Beam Trident, the strongest lance in the game. 350 attack power, but look how huge this thing is. It is ridiculous. Our Jarjas can equip it, but they wouldn't be able to equip much else. The second best lance in the game is notably weaker at I think it's at 310 attack power. But it is much smaller than this. Regardless, it's a very powerful weapon, and, well, if you're using Major Resner, then I'm gonna recommend you use it. Because you should have Major Resner at this point in an Arjarja or in the Ultron Gundam. One of the two. But yep, that's what we did all that for. Oh, I'm so glad we got that done because I'm going to level with you. That's actually one of the parts of the game I was the most concerned about doing because there's just nothing to say. Any of you folks, next time on MS Saga A New Dawn, we're going to go back to the Moon G system and actually explore it proper. I am Gene of RPG, and thank you so much for watching and for sitting through me rambling through that boring base. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.